Have you guys ever seen people? Typically, it's going to be like dudes that they just like walk around the way they hold themselves, like it looks like they just really love life, and they just talking to everybody. It just seems like no matter what happens, like I can think of somebody right now that I'm thinking of. His name's Ryan. He's the same way. He just walks around, and I mean, a lot of people know him because he's famous on everywhere. I think he's got like 6 million followers on Instagram. Ryan's a cool guy, man, and he just goes, he can just talk to like anybody, and that's me too. That's literally me as a 30-year-old man in a wheelchair. I mean, I obviously can't show you guys a wheelchair to prove it, but it's there. That depending on the mood that I'm in. So like right now, because this is my second video of the day that I'm filming, my mouth, I've been talking for like 30 minutes now. I'm socially like warmed up. And listen, I wasn't always this guy. I wasn't. So let me take you like to some backstory about maybe who I was first. Because if you're somebody right now that maybe like, if you want to talk to like more people, I don't care if it's a guy or a girl, friend or relationship, like you gotta have like the courage to do it. Clearly, it's what the title's about. And there's always gonna be like that invisible wall that's like, don't fucking do it. And I just want to tell you, like, this is how I personally built like mine. And listen, I'm not telling you, like today at the gym, there were two girls that were right next to me. There was one girl that I kind of just blurted out, hey, excuse me, and I complimented her tattoos. Her name was Karen, sweet lady. And then there was another girl right in front of me. I thought she was really hot and she had some cool nails on, and all I had to do was just get Mitchell, just go up there, just roll up to her, just compliment her nails, and then go away. And because I hadn't talked to anybody that morning, for some reason, I just sat there and I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't. And all I had to do was just say, hey, let's go. Let's just do it. Now, when she was getting done with her set or whatever, and she was walking by me, then I got her attention and I told that. So before I go into like the backstory of this, because, I've noticed, guys, it's going to be easier to do this if you're like walking by them or if they're walking by you. Because I guess at that point I was thinking about going and doing something, but when she was walking by me, I wasn't thinking. All I had to do was just blurt out, hey, excuse me. So I've noticed that is like, if you can reduce the amount of thoughts that go through your head, it's gonna be easier. Now let's go into the backstory. Okay, so like when all right, so like like I said, I'm in a wheelchair, bro. I've been in a wheelchair now come July. So today's February, come July, almost 8 years. And so it's like when, as a guy in a wheelchair, like you would think that I would have a significantly harder time cold approaching girls or talking to people in general. Cause like I'm different than most people. I'm not an able-bodied individual. I've got a fucking wheelchair that I take around with me. And but even though I've always been like extroverted, I've also noticed that I wouldn't really like go out of my way to like talk to people. Now, if I was in interaction with somebody and like I couldn't tell you how it happened, I couldn't tell you. I never could like go up to a random stranger and just start the conversation is what I'm trying to say. So if I look back to this, man, I don't know. I kind of think I was like a big baby because it's like I wanted to make more friends. I wanted to start talking to more girls. And I mean, I guess I did because I've had girlfriends the entire time I've been paralyzed. I've hooked up with girls and been with girlfriends, and I met them all on social media because that's kind of just, if I'm honest with you, that's kind of how most things happen nowadays. So I guess I was talking to the girls online, so maybe that's why I was able to do that. But I never could go out of I could never leave my house to go do something on my own. That takes courage to be able to be okay going out somewhere by yourself. There's a lot of people that can do that. And I'm telling you, when I moved into this house after my breakup, not only was I going through a heartbreak, but I also found out that like I'm extremely insecure about being by myself. So I was like, dude, this is not okay. I had to learn how to go and do that. And it takes courage to do anything, man, because change is uncomfortable. So it's like learning how to I'll take my dog with me. I'll go to like a restaurant. I'll just go anywhere out in public and just walk around or do something. That's what I would do like with the dog. And I started noticing something. Like, wait a second. I'm like, that was so difficult to like get in the car. But when I started driving that way, I'm like, okay, we're going. And then I would just go to the destination and I'm like, okay, I'm here. Now I got to get out. And then when I would just go and spend time leisurely just rolling around, now I'm not even buying anything, I'm just rolling around the store. I'm like, that was really fun. I'm like, wow, that was kind of like, I would take myself to a restaurant. I'd get like 2 beers. I'd get the dog some fries. And sometimes I would talk to people. Sometimes I wouldn't. And on the days that I don't talk to people, it's a little boring. And I feel like I kind of wasted my time. But that's okay, because like I had the courage to take myself somewhere in person. So how that contributes to my life, ladies and gentlemen, is like right now I'm texting this girl right now, supposed to have one coming over at 2, so in a couple hours. And then I got a text message from my ex that I haven't heard from in like a day. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say none of these girls wanted to hang out or do anything, I would be okay with that. But when I was with my ex, I wanted to spend a lot of time with her, simply because I didn't know, I wasn't aware of that insecurity around being alone. But now I am. If they don't want to talk, like, I might think about like, oh, where are they at? Because that anxiety is like, it's always going to be there. And I'm like, oh, where are they at? Oh, they don't want to talk anymore. But I know that I can like take myself somewhere and go do something. So like when it comes to that, I just had to get in the house and leave somewhere. But what if that's just taking yourself somewhere out in public? What if it's you wanted to learn how to talk to people? Well, here's what I fucking did. All right. And this dude, learning how to talk to people has been like talking to strangers has been one of the most significantly like pleasant things I have ever learned how to do in my life. The reason why I'm talking to these girls, well, the 2 numbers I have, actually, it's funny because all 3 of these girls I met from Facebook and Facebook dating. But if we look at some of the other girls I've gotten phone numbers from, like I had, I think like four numbers last week, all from the gym, in person. Right. So when I was, like I said, I never really knew how to cold approach somebody in person. I never understood how you should start a conversation with somebody. And one of the 6 basic human needs is a need for certainty. So when you're thinking about cold approaching somebody, because you don't really know who they are, you don't know if they're going to like you. You don't know how to approach them. You don't know what to say. You don't know if they're going to like what you say. You don't know if they're in a relationship or not. You don't know that. And because you have all these uncertainties, you're not certain. That's why you get that fucking anxiety, man. And it's so annoying. But courage, I would actually argue I think courage is like conversational skills. It's in like learning how to play baseball was a skill set. Learning how to work out in a wheelchair is a skill set. Learning how to work out in general, it's a skill. You have to learn the proper way to do stuff. Talking to somebody, having good conversations is a skill. You have to learn how to ask questions and how to get them to keep talking about themselves. That's a skill you can learn. Learning how to cold approach a girl or a guy, how to open the conversation is a skill that you can learn. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to be to do it. Now, listen, it's that like invisible barrier that stops you from doing whatever it is you want to do. Because it could be, maybe what I'm talking about isn't related to you in any way. Maybe you want to learn how to like play the fucking guitar. And you're like, you don't want to spend the money on it because you don't know if you're going to, and like, you don't know if you're going to be good or not. And I don't think it's that you don't want to spend the money. You want to spend the money. You just don't know if you're going to be good or not. And I think what's stopping you is the fact that you just don't know where to start to learn how to start playing the guitar. So I think you should just fucking buy the guitar and then figure it out when you get the guitar. So when it comes to like talking to people, strangers, I have found, what did I just say, bro? If the more you think about doing something, the harder it's going to be to do it. And that's the bitch about doing this. Your brain is trying to keep you safe. It is uncomfortable talking to somebody new. And I just told you, I failed to go and do what I wanted to today, but I still succeeded in telling her what I wanted to tell her because she was walking by me. So did I do it in the most efficient way possible? No, but I still got it done. And the fact that I still even said something to her, even if I didn't go up to her, the fact that I still got her to stop and say that could have led into a conversation. And that's typically how I get most of my phone numbers or go on dates with the girls that I go on dates with, is I get their attention somehow. So even though I didn't I failed on going up and cold approaching her, because there are other days, depending on my mood, where I would have done that. I've done it before. I could have. But today I didn't, but I still said what I wanted to her. So I still saw success. And that's what I'm saying is the less you think about doing something, the easier it's going to be to do it. So again, when it comes to, let's say, cold approaching somebody, I have a system where it's going to be, okay, get their attention. Hey, excuse me, give them a compliment, ask for their name, and then you can ask them a question, or for the most part, that'll just be the end of the conversation. Because most people are not going to like you romantically. So I would go up to a girl, I could just roll up to her, like if I'm with my dog, I'll be passing by, hey, excuse me. Hey, listen, I'm heading that way, but I just wanted to stop and tell you really quickly, man, you look absolutely stunning in this outfit. Seriously, man, you look really good. And that's typically, oh my God, thank you. Or I get like a usual, like, yeah, thank you. And depending on the response, like if it's like a positive, thank you, I could be like, yeah, hey, what's your name? And like, so if the response is good, then I'll ask for the name. Even then, man, I could ask for the name either way, but usually I find myself just rolling along. So because I have a system down on what to do, the ability or the courage to cold approach somebody, it's not as difficult as it used to be. But again, I have found ways on how to get out of my head. And that's if I'm passing by them. If I'm passing by, I'm not even thinking about approaching them. Today, I had to think about approaching this girl. I knew what I wanted to say. That was really easy. And all I wanted to do was compliment her and leave. But because I got it in my head about like just going and doing it, I stopped myself. So in this situation, if I'm at a grocery store and I'm going down an aisle that I need to be down anyways, and I happen to be passing a girl, I could just say, hey, you're really pretty. I could just say that and keep going. That's how that muscle's built, guys. It's like if you have to find ways that's comfortable for you to just get out of your fucking head and just do it. And sometimes the easiest way to do that is just by moving in that direction. So when I'm going down a grocery store aisle, I got to be down there anyways. And you're right next to me, I'm going to say something to you. Or I'll just say like, hey, how are you? If you want to learn how to like go places by yourself like I did, the hardest part is going to be getting in your car and just going. But once you get in your car and you just fucking go, you're going to notice that anxiety goes away. Like when I was talking to that girl today, the one that I just told you I didn't approach today, I pushed out on. Once I started talking to her, those thoughts, it just went away. Hey, I just wanted to tell you, man, your nails look phenomenal. I've never seen a girl with metallic nails like that. I could literally see you from across the gym. Those are absolutely fucking stunning. Oh yeah, dude, my friends, they're so good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're really cool, man. But hey, I just wanted to tell you your nails are really pretty. Hey, what's your name? And she told me your name. I think it was Stephanie, I think. And I was like, hey, yeah. And then I ended the conversation, and then she walked away. So I know I kind of just butchered that, but I'm not able to think right now. But I still did it. So I guess the best tip of advice is like right here, I have an action tip. Start with one small brave action today. And that's why I said, like, I put the action tip there because I was like, well, what can I end this video with to give them something to do? I don't know what your goals are. I know for me, I talked about my two and my time doing that. I just told you I could have today, didn't, but I still did. Like, it's not like it's ever going to get easier, but if you can, go somewhere, like, do something you want to do. Okay, if you want to learn how to play violin or guitar and something's stopping you, just fucking buy the instrument. And then when you have it, you're gonna be like, well, I got it now. I got to figure out how to play it. If you want to cold approach a girl, you got to find a way to get out of your head. For me, if I can find a way to pass by her. So if my lotion right here, if that was where the dumbbells needed to go, I could go by her, turn around. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I just wanted to come over here. Or since I'm here, I just wanted to tell you something. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, have a good day. And then keep going. If you want to take yourself somewhere out, like if you want to go somewhere by yourself to a movie, to a restaurant, to a fucking theme park, that would be fun. That would be awesome, actually. The hardest part is just getting in your car and then going. And you're going to see when you get there, it just goes away. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to be. So like right now, I remember before I end this, the farmer's market is on Sunday. I was like, I want to go to the farmer's market. I've never been before. I'm going to take my dog with me. And now I go every single Sunday because it's so much fun. And in the morning, I'm like, man, I kind of want to get some work done today. I don't know if I really want to go to the farmer's market. But I'm like, no, we didn't go last week and it's bright outside and it's going to be warm. It's going to be a good time. And then when I go, I'm like, man, this was really enjoyable. I'm really glad I did that. So like your head is going to make it worse than what it actually is. It's going to be more enjoyable for the most part than what you're going to expect. But again, that's because your brain's just designed to keep you safe. It's the most annoying fucking thing in the world. But it's like, are you going to choose to live in fear? Or are you going to choose to like kind of do what you want in life and get what you want? There's this saying like, well, fear and excitement are the same things. You just got to pick which one. And I don't really know where that came from. Personally, for me, like when I wanted to talk to that girl, I wasn't feeling excited about talking to her. I was like, why am I not doing it? I just sat there. I was paralyzed. And then when she walked by me, I said something to her. So that's why I'm like fear's a bitch, dude. But I don't really know about that. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, I do want to make an offer. If you're somebody that wants help learning how to do all this stuff personally, I am offering a brand new 8-week personalized one-on-one like coaching program. The first 3 people that I do decide to take on, because I am taking on the first 3 people for free that I know I can help, again, get to work with me for free. And you know, whatever your goals are, that's why I want to talk to you to see if I can even help you. If you want to learn how to become more confident, how to have better conversations with people, how to become more extroverted, or like, I can teach you how to do that. That's what I'm really fucking good at doing. That's what I'm really good at doing. You know, so listen, click that link down below. Go watch that video, and if you think I can help you, book a time to speak with me. Those spots are going to fill up fast. After that, it's going to be $2,000 to work with me. So, you know, if you're thinking about it, just don't wait. Just like build up that courage, dog. Book a time to talk to me. That being said, man, hey, if you enjoyed this video, guys, you want to continue watching videos about learning how to get better socially, check out one of these 2 right here. Hey, guys, I'll see you in the next one.